As we had first confirmed last week, Google has finally introduced the Nexus 5X smartphone, the third Nexus device made by LG, for the Indian market. Priced at Rs 31,990, the device is competitively priced and looks promising, but it was yet to be known that does it stand up to what it claims. While we are yet to put the device through our tests, we, however, got to spend some time with it at the demo zone at Google's event in New Delhi. Going by its name, the X in the Nexus 5X seems to be hinting at major improvements that the new phone comes with over the 2-year-old Nexus 5, even though Google says the X stands for the core of the Nexus brand. While the phone is considerably different from its predecessor, it appears to have a bit of the Nexus 5 in it, in terms of feel, build and hold. To my surprise, the Nexus 5 felt very light in my hands. Courtesy its form factor, the phone, despite being an over 5-inch device, easily nestled in my palms. I have observed that people with small hands always look for compact phones while not compromising on the screen size at the same, and I, based on the phone's build and form, can vouch for its compactness. Also, with the phone in the pocket of my pants, I didn't feel as if there was anything in there. Even though the phone has a plastic body, it gives a sophisticated appeal, and that when each of the 3 colors, carbon, quartz, ice, the matte finish of the phone adds to its elegance. Measuring 5.2 inches Full HD display, the phone's display is pleasing to eyes, produces good colors, and offers great viewing angles. How well does it perform under sunlight is something that we are yet to evaluate. While the huawei-made Nexus 6P, one of the 2 Nexus phones launched in India today, has stereo speakers, the Nexus 5X features a single frontal speaker at the bottom that couldn't impress us in an open space with too much hustle and bustle around. We are yet to test it in room environments and other enclosed areas coming to its cameras. The 13-megapixel shooter camera at the back captures good shots, crisp and bright, under sunlight, while in soft light conditions, the results didn't appear to be as great as I had expected. Similarly, the 5-megapixel front-facing camera on the phone is quite great for selfies in bright light areas. Nevertheless, it would be too early to have a final say on their performance. On the video side, the Nexus 5X's rear camera is capable of capturing 4K videos, while the front camera can shoot up to 1080p videos. We wish the company had also introduced the 64GB variant for the Nexus 5X, which comes only in 2 variants, 16GB for Rs 31,999 and 32GB for Rs 35,990. When we asked Amit Gujral, marketing head, LG Mobiles, India, as to why the company didn't announce the 64GB model, he said, that with the cloud storage options available, the company found no reason to go beyond 32GB. Given that the South Korean giant has the 64GB internal storage in its latest V10, the answer didn't really appear convincing. With the Nexus 6P announced in 64GB, it looks plausible that the decision to not launch the Nexus 5X in 64GB was part of Google's strategy for this year's Nexus phones, and not LG's. According to LG, the Nexus 5X will be available at both online and offline stores, and for this month only the 16GB model will be sold online. The 32GB variant, however, will be only available at retail stores in October. From November, as Amit Gujral said, both models will be available both online as well as in brick-and-mortar stores. We had a 16GB model of the phone at the demo zone that had around 11GB of user-accessible memory available. What makes this new Nexus different from the rest of the phones is the operating system running it. LG's new Nexus 5X comes running Android 6.0 Marshmallow, Google's latest operating system. While Android Marshmallow is claimed to offer a significantly improved battery experience, we can only say about it after using it for longer period. With 7 generations of Nexus phones out, this is the first time that the Nexus phones have come up with a fingerprint sensor or even USB Type-C. This makes the Nexus 5X one of the first Nexus phones to have a fingerprint reader, which Google calls Nexus Imprint, that is used to wake and unlock your phone, authorize purchases, and sign in to apps. We will soon be out with our exhaustive review of the phone that will include our take on its performance and speed.